from field goals. She's just playing phenomenal.
6 total rebounds for Muhammad tonight, 13 points, second highest behind Deja Kelly as we start the fourth quarter. Oregon up 64-40 as Oregon looking to stay perfect like Olivia mentioned. Quick inside pass to Poulavati, and she's able to lay it in to cut the deficit. Now Katie Fiso driving inside with the left-handed hook. Filipina Che trying to grab the rebound, a little upset with her, wanted that one back. Right in the hands of Che, but not able to corral it in. Maxey slowing things down for Nevada. Now here's Izzy Sullivan at the top of the key. Sullivan trying to work around Palatea. Shot clock's winding down. Maxey looking to get a shot off. Sullivan with the last-second shot, three-pointer on the way off the side of the rim. Fiso able to grab the miss, and she'll be the one to bring it up for Oregon. Now gets up ahead to Mevius as Mevius was trying to find Fiso, but instead threw that one out of bounds.
And this is what's difficult for Nevada in this case, to play at Matthew Knight Arena on that previous play where they had possession. The shot clock had about 2 seconds left, but the student section behind us telling her that she needed to get the ball off now, and that's what she did, where she really could have used those extra 2 seconds to get her feet more set and get a better shot off.
Filipina Che comes away with a steal, gets it up the head to Katie Fiso. Fiso going up with the left-handed hook and in. A nice steal on one end from Filipina Che, and Katie Fiso finishes on the other.
And Kelly Graves, the way he talks about Katie Fiso and the trust he has in her to be one of the best point guards, not for Oregon, but in the nation, is really impressive. She was one part of ESPN's top 95 recruits coming into the season and is excited to make her debut here at Oregon.
Sullivan going off the backboard, and she answers with a layup. But Fiso, like you mentioned, one of the newer players, the true freshman, that Kelly Graves has raved about all offseason, ranked number 31 in the nation in the class of 2023. Also the Gatorade Player of the Year in Washington. Super effective in her time at Garfield High School in Washington. Sarah Ramos with the jumper. That one off the side of the rim as Mevius and Che go chasing for it, but it goes out of bounds. Nevada will get the ball.
And Shea and Mevius coming off the court for Oregon with some well-deserved applause from the fans here.
So we're going to see Ari Long and Sammy Wagner. Long we saw earlier in this game, but Sammy Wagner making her first appearance on the court tonight. 7 minutes and 39 seconds left to play here in this one. Jumper on the way from Izzy Sullivan. Sammy Wagner, it hit her as Ari Long is able to grab the miss. She'll be the one to bring it up for the Ducks past midcourt. Now Wagner at the top of the key, swings it over to Fiso on the near side wing. Fiso, jumper inside the three-point line. That one rattles in and out. Maxey able to grab the board. Spins her way through, trying to create separation between her and Fiso. Now the Wolfpack will have to reset. Inside, Maxey trying to get a shot off. That one no good. Good defense right there from Falatea. Fiso thought about the three-pointer. Oregon swinging it around the perimeter, looking for something inside. Now Sammy Wagner at the top of the key, thought about a shot. Ari Long, first three-pointer for her on the way. That one no good, off the side of the rim. Poulavati able to haul it in for the Wolfpack.
Ari Long's another one of those bench players that came off the bench for Oregon this past Monday, and she put up 8 points for that Oregon team. Again, just showing the depth that Oregon has now. You can put up anybody from the bench, and you know they're going to produce offensively for you.
Maxey driving inside, and the whistle gets blown. Ari Long ended up on the floor, but it looks like the foul is going to go against her. Her first foul of the game. And now we're going to get a few substitutions here for the Wolfpack.
And I think if you're Nevada, the score might not look exactly how you want it to right now, but there's still a lot to look forward to as you head into the start of the season. Reminder, this is your first game. It's on the road in somewhat of a tough environment to play in. And you held Oregon pretty close in the first quarter, even had a lead at one point, and Oregon, yes, struggles to kind of get started early on, but the fact that you're able to contest with such a good team, or what's supposed to be a very good team this season, is very impressive for Nevada.
Wolfpack went 16-16, and they tied for 4th in the Mountain West standings last year with a 10-8 conference mark. And this year they were picked to finish 7th in the Mountain West preseason poll. But like you said, Olivia, they looked pretty good in the first half, and they stayed within reaching distance of Oregon up to this point. Jumper on the way from Izzy Sullivan is good. And that makes it a 20-point deficit for the Wolfpack. And there's a three-pointer on the way from Falatea. That went off the inside of the rim. Victoria Davis brings it up for the Wolfpack. She's back into the game for the first time in the fourth quarter.
And you could see the experience shine through in Nevada, especially as well as the shots they're taking, down to how they're communicating with each other, the defense and offense they're playing, how they connect. I think that this season looks very bright for Nevada.
Viso throws up a jumper. Alexis Whitfield trying to go and grab the rebound.
Oregon still looking to put a little bit of pressure, except Katie Fiesel now just back off a little bit, kind of finish the game out. You spend the entire game putting on pressure when you had the opportunity to, and it's worked out well, but no need to at this point.
Davis drives in and picks up the and one. Victoria Davis, 9 points on the night now, 3 of 5 from the field. Now she'll go to the line looking to get in double digits. Nevada on a 6-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 54 seconds. We'll see Amina Mohammed check back in for the Ducks.
Alexis Whitfield again with a well-deserved applause coming to the bench, and also just speaks to the amount of talent Oregon has this year. Almost every single player that sits on the bench for the last time is getting a round of applause, a nice send-off, because almost every player on the court, if not every player on the court, honestly, has such a big impact on this game.
Three-pointer on the way from Ari Long. Second three-pointer attempt of the fourth quarter. That one, again, doesn't fall through. Tori Davis brings it up for the Wolfpack. Working around the screen, looking to drive inside, throws up a prayer ball. That one didn't have a chance, but she'll go to the charity stripe for 2. We got a timeout on the floor. Oregon 66, Nevada 49. The Ducks 4 minutes and 52 seconds away from improving to 2-0 on the year. Can they do it? We're going to find out on the other side of this break here on the Big Ten Plus. .452 left to play here in the fourth quarter, and the fans are shouting here at Matthew Knight Arena. Their team is up big. Oregon leading 66-49 as we take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Ducks. A big matchup on Sunday against the number 12 ranked team in the country and Baylor. Then they take on North Texas, Grand Canyon, Auburn. And they take on Georgia and South Dakota State in the Hawaii North Shore Showcase. But obviously Baylor, the big matchup coming up. And a big thing to note about that Baylor team is they haven't played a game until tomorrow. So Oregon going to go in with a lot more playing time than Baylor. It might give them an advantage. Also, they're playing right here at Matthew Knight Arena.
Exactly, and that's advantage that Oregon certainly needs to hold on to. Baylor coming in as the 12th ranked team in the nation. Also picking up a very key player here, Aaliyah Mathura from Texas. She's been a player that's played at various other schools as well. Baylor, a very strong team, and Oregon's going to need to really start off strong if they want to make this a contestable game.
Of the timeout, Victoria Davis will be at the free throw line. She misses her first free throw. Davis got fouled before we went to break. Nevada haven't taken too many trips to the free throw line tonight. Just 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Now make it 5 of 7. Deja Kelly back into the game along with Peyton Scott for Oregon. The star duo for this Oregon team have really shined tonight. Alexis Whitfield in the high post from the free throw line. That one rattled in off the backboard and in for Alexis Whitfield. She's got 8 points on the night now.
Oregon here still looking to put a little bit of pressure. Not happy with an 18-point lead here. Continues again, wants to put the pressure on this Nevada team. Make them work for any remaining points that they're going to score.
Davis working around Falatea. Falatea's been playing pretty good defense tonight, and right on cue, able to come up with the steal and get it to Alexis Whitfield. Whitfield trying to get it over, but it's tipped away by Jackson. Gathered in by Mina Muhammad in the low post. Muhammad trying to go up with it, looking for the foul. Kennedy Lee stole it right out of her hands. Now here come the Wolfpack. Lexi Givens in the low post, working against Falatea, and she's able to get that win. A spin around lay-in for Lexi Givens. Cut the deficit to 16. There's Deja Kelly. 18 points to her name. Gets over to Peyton Scott. In the corner, Falatea. Three-pointer on the way from Deja Kelly. Make it a 21-piece for Deja Kelly. Her third three-pointer of the night. That extends Oregon lead. It's 71-52. And on the other end, Jackson trying to go up with it. She gets fouled. She will go to the free throw line. But how about Deja Kelly? Just red hot here in the second half.
You really can't say enough good things about her. She put up 21 points for Oregon's offense tonight, as well as contributing 4 total rebounds, 2 assists. Just a really, really good stat line. And coming from UNC, you expect nothing less from her.
Deja Kelly, one of the 2 Ducks that are in the top 7 in active scores in the NCAA. The other one, Peyton Scott. That's pretty scary for any opponent going forward, knowing that you have 2 of the best scorers in all of college basketball.
Baylor's going to have to find a way to kind of conceal Deja Kelly here, but that's very hard to do, as I mentioned earlier, when you still have 4 other threats out on the floor. You can never just double team one girl, because then you're going to get the ball to another player, and she's going to be equally as effective.
Jackson goes 1 of 2 from the line on that attempt. Deja Kelly grabs the inbound, cross-court pass over to Falatea, and then back to Kelly. Nevada down big, but they're not throwing the towel yet. They're still playing good defense. Three-pointer on the way from the top of the key from Falatea. That one misses. Pulavati able to pull it in for the Wolfpack. Actually looking for the screen at the top of the key, working against Muhammad. Throws up a floater, but it gets blocked by Muhammad. Ball tipped around, and the Wolfpack come away with it. On the near side of the court, it's Lexi Givens. Givens, three-point attempt on the way from Kennedy Lee. That went off the side of the rim, and an offensive rebound by Pulavati. Now a lay-in, good from Kennedy Lee. And a really nice possession there from Nevada, not to lose. Get the offensive rebound and get the point.
And this Nevada team is probably going to be one of the last times that Oregon sees a drastic height difference between themselves and their opponent. You're going to be playing against the Baylor team that just added 6'3" Aaronette Vonleh, and that was one of Baylor's goals in this offseason, is to add height to their team. They have very good three-point shooters and people who can create space within the paint and from mid-range as well, but now they're adding the height, and she's going to give Whitfield, Muhammad, even Shea a little bit to work with there.
You see the block there from Mina Muhammad. She's just been good in all facets of the game. Again, really had to pick up for that center position with Filipina Che still working back from an injury. We've seen Che a few times tonight, but it's been all Muhammad in that center position, and she's been really effective. 6 rebounds, and we just saw that block right there on the defensive end.
Again, it's going to be interesting to see Muhammad and Whitfield match up against some taller players against Baylor and against their upcoming schedule as well, especially in conference play.
Polvati able to make her second free throw. And quick substitution, Audrey Roden comes in for Izzy Sullivan. Minute 57 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ducks looking to run out the clock, but they're still playing aggressive. Deja Kelly going inside. That one misses off the front iron of the rim. Maxey moving the ball up quickly for the Wolfpack. Gets the screen from Kennedy Lee, or is wanting the screen from Kennedy Lee. A little miscommunication for the Wolfpack offense. Now Pulavati. Out to Ronan on the far wing. Moves to the top of the key. Deja Kelly playing defense. Working the screen around, trying to find a cutting Kennedy Lee inside. And a whistle gets blown before the shot goes off. We're going to say the foul goes against Alicia Mevius.
Kennedy Lee, a junior for Nevada, shot 71% about last year for Nevada. Again, another reliable returner. And looking ahead for Oregon, for the rest of November, it's going to be all non-conference play until you get to December with their first conference matchup against USC, a team that they can escape after leaving the Pac-12. Same with UCLA, and you're going to see players like Juju Watkins and Kiki Rice in her junior squad. And I'm sure Oregon's very excited to get into conference play, but got to get through this non-conference first.
Three-pointer on the way from Mevius, and she's able to hit the three there. Her second three-pointer made tonight, make it 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Mevius up to 8 points on the night. Less than a minute to play as Mevius moves the ball up court. Kicks out to Deja Kelly. Three-pointer on the way from Deja Kelly. That one misses, but Muhammad able to grab the offensive board, tries to put one up, gets tipped away to Peyton Scott, and Oregon will reset and have another opportunity. Kelly standing just past midcourt. Going to take as much time off the clock as possible. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Alexis Whitfield driving inside, creating the separation. Jumper on the way, and it's good.
And last possession of the game, and Mevius still putting a little bit of pressure up on Nevada, but they're going to have the last possession here.
Time winding down as the Wolfpack try to get off one last shot. And Kennedy Lee gets fouled in the low post. It looks like the ball is actually going to go to Oregon. It'll be Peyton Scott to bring it up. Claps all around from the Oregon bench and the Oregon fans as the Ducks take care of business here on this Wednesday night matchup. They down Nevada 76-58, and they move to 2-0 on the regular season. Oregon in control from the beginning, but they really took off in the second half.
They really did, and that, again, like you mentioned, that first quarter, a little bit of struggle for the team, starting to get a little bit of slower momentum offensively, but second quarter picked it back up, and I'm sure Kelly Graves had some words for them in that locker room before coming out into this second half, and whatever he said, they definitely listened to it because they brought a new spark, new momentum to the game, and were able to get the job done.
Duck shot 51% from the field, 30 of 59, but also 6 of 20. A very impressive 6 of 20 from beyond the arc. 10 of 17 from the free throw line. They had 4 players with double-digit points tonight, and one of them being Deja Kelly, who's going to stand by with our sideline reporter Mario Nordi. When we come back, Oregon wins this one 76-58. Don't go anywhere, though. Our player of the game interview coming on the other side of this break here on Big Ten Plus. Back inside Matthew Knight Arena, Oregon wins this one 76-58. The Ducks moved to 2-0 on the year, and a big part of that, Deja Kelly with 21 points. And she's standing by with our sideline reporter, Mario Nordi.
Deja, great win tonight. You finished tonight with 21 points. What was working well for you out there?
I think just really pushing us transition. I think us getting stops really picked up the intensity defensively, so that allowed us to get out and push. So I think I thrive in transition, so being able to get to my spots and just knocking it down.
Seems like the team flipped a switch during the second quarter. Was there a special message from Coach that set the tone for that?
Yeah. Yeah, he got in our butt for sure. He told us we had to pick up our intensity. We were kind of just really steady, and we just needed more enthusiasm and more energy, especially on the defensive end. And I think that really showed in the second quarter. That's when we were really able to thrive, get stops, really push in transition as a whole. So us being able to do that and really pick up on that end, I think helped the game, changed the game overall.
You guys came out in a 3-2 at the start of the second half. What do you think worked well from that to put you guys up by so much by the end of the third? You guys came out in a 3-2 during the start of the second half. What do you think worked well in that?
Yeah, I think we had good activity. We were able to kind of stop them from punching the gaps and kind of just keep them in front of us and rotate and just have active hands. So I think that's kind of it's just a shift. You know, it was able to slow them down a little bit. They were getting downhill a little bit on us. So just being able to switch it up and us being able to capitalize off of it worked well for us.
Great. Thanks for your time. Great job tonight.
Thanks.
Deja Kelly, ladies and gentlemen, she finished the night with 21 points, 9 of 13 from the field, and 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. She was really effective for the Ducks tonight. As we take a look at our final stats, again, Oregon, 30 of 59 from the field. They've looked really good through the first 2 games. Free throws are working well. Same thing with the paint, too. They're really controlling down low.
Exactly. You can see that they outscored Nevada in the paint 32-26. And again, a statistic I mentioned during halftime, and I'm going to mention again, is the fast break points. As Deja Kelly just said, that coach told them they need to pick up the intensity during halftime, and part of their success came from those transitional plays, being able to create points off the transition when Nevada's defenders didn't have their feet set. So something that Oregon's going to do very well throughout the season, I believe.
Again, 4 players for Oregon in double-digit points tonight. Peyton Scott, Amina Mohammed, and Alexis Whitfield, all with double-digit points tonight. But, of course, it was led by their star guard and Deja Kelly. Had a really, really good night tonight. Olivia, your final thoughts on this game?
I think if you're Oregon, there's a lot to look forward to, especially heading into number 12. Playing number 12 Baylor here on your home court. There's going to be a much more intense matchup, I would say, especially in the paint. For the paint players that have done so well against these smaller teams, it'll be interesting to see them match up against bigger players. And now for Nevada, a lot to look forward to for the season. They gave Oregon a good fight, especially in that first quarter and throughout the first half. So a good outlook for both teams here.
Well, Nevada, not the start that they wanted to. 0-1 to start this new season. They will head home to play its home opener on Friday, hosting Bushnell at 6:30. Meanwhile, Oregon, they moved to 2-0 on the new season, and they will get ready for a top 12 matchup against the number 12 ranked team in the nation in Baylor on Sunday here at Matthew Knight Arena. That one will be on Big Ten Network. Thank you to everyone who made this broadcast possible, for our producer Alex Stimson, for our sideline reporter Mara Noti, and for my color Olivia Arsenega. My name is Saul Galvan saying so long here from Matthew Knight Arena. Oregon wins